Hi everyone, it's me, Mama Scraps, and I'm back today with my very first, well actually I guess it's my second mini album of the season, and it's a Halloween mini album that I did for the Life on the Scrap Beach. It was a swap, it was the October swap, and this is my mini album. I have some ribbons here and some orange and black netting and this really cute little spider web ribbon. And I don't know if you can see that, but every other, or maybe about the fifth spider has this little orange stickle on it. And everyone has seen and done and used the little skull minis. So the skull necklace, I'm sorry. So I took the skull necklace and I cut it up, and of course you get maybe about 6 little skulls out of it. I tied the skull onto the mini album with a little jute ribbon. And inside of his eyes, I found these wonderful little, I guess you call them Stickles Glue by Martha Stewart. And they come in a little tube, and they have, you just squeeze them out. And they come in a variety of colors. I think one's marked Halloween, one marked Christmas. And I used that orange to stickle inside of his eyes of the Skull Mini. Here I put some little skull, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I put, wow, I can't think right now. There's a spider right here and some webbing, that's what you call it. And right here I just simply took a piece of paper. I used that Martha Stewart Stickles again. This time I used green. And I wrote, "I dare you to enter." And kind of inked up the spider webbing as well with some Tim Holtz peeled paint, and I put a little plastic spider there. And so here we go. That's the front cover. This is my first page, and on this page I made a little pocket here with a Happy Hauntings cartridge. And I got that recently, and I used that to make the little pumpkins. I took some of the same ribbon that I had on the front, and I made little bows for the pumpkins, and I had them kind of popped up on Pop-Tart so that she can put the either a picture here or journaling on the back, and they fit right in there. There's orange, and there's black, and there's white or cream. And I kind of left them plain so she can decide herself what she wants to do. And there's a turquoise. And we can just put those back in the pocket in a moment. The next page here, I used my Tim Holtz flower punch that I was dying to get and use. I used some of the rock candy stickles and stickled the edges of the flower. I made 2 different colors, and I alternated the colors, and I used black and I used orange. And on the inside I put a purple bling. Right here I used the Martha Stewart edge punch. And there's that page. Here's my next page. I took an orange envelope and I inked it up with peel paint and black soot. I took that same orange and black ribbon. I wrapped it around, made a bow. Out of the Happy Hauntings cartridge, I cut out a skull. I blinged up his eyes with some diamond eyes. And on the inside here I have lots of room for pictures and journaling. And there's one. And on the back side, I think these are by Inka Dinka Doo. This particular stamp I put journaling and spider stamping by Inka Dinka Doo. And this is a dollar stamp from Michaels. And on the back of here you can journal. In the front you can put a photo or choose to journal. And then this is a stamp from Inka Dinka Doo. And on the back of this one it has journaling. And this is one of the dollar stamps from Michaels. And this has journaling too. And I just took little circles to make my tabs. Stuck in a piece of chipboard. I cut the chipboard out in circle 2 and also added a circle paper to the back of it. And you can add a photo or journal there. And I'm just going to stick those back in here. And we go on to the next page. And on this page, I simply took the word eek and cut it out. I then backed it on squares of black and popped it on pop dots. And I used another one of the plastic spiders from, I don't know, the 99-cent store, I believe. They come in a bag. And this is my next page here. I made a pocket for journaling. I took the Happy Hauntings cartridge and I cut out the word trick or treat. I believe this came from a cartridge that I had before, and I'm sorry, I can't really remember what cartridge that is. But this is a little trick or treat basket that I just put right there. I left the pocket open for journaling. I cut the spider from the Happy Hauntings, and it fits right in there. I took some more of that Martha Stewart glue. They're like little pens, and they're by Martha Stewart. They're really neat. And stickled his eyes. And over here from my Happy Hauntings cartridge, I cut out a fence. Took that green Martha Stewart stickles and painted my grass with that. I also used the orange stickles on the bird. And from the Happy Hauntings cartridge, I cut out these tombstones. And one says rest in peace. Well, they all three say rest in peace. This is 1929 to 2010. This is 1809 to 2010. And this is 1800 to 2010. I inked the edges and the inside with, I used a mixture of 3 different inks. I used antique linen. I also used black soot. And I also used peel paint. And on the back of the tombstones, I used a journaling stamp. And just put that on the bottom there. You can put a photo on this one, but on this one, she can journal. And I put that same stamp at the bottom. And then I left this one blank, and she can decide to either journal, add a photo, whatever she chooses. And then all 3 of these just tuck back inside of the fence. Alright, and this is the next page. And here I use the same Happy Hauntings cartridge. No, I'm sorry. This is from the Wild Card. The mummy is from the Wild Card. I put some googly eyes on him, or her. And I put a little bow on top of her head. I made a mat here. And with my Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo cartridge, or stamp, I stamped Trick or Treat in a white ink pad. And from the side here, this pulls out. And I used, I think this is also my Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo stamp. Same packaging. And then on the back here, I just wrote Spooky Nights, October 31st, and a spot for journaling. And that tucks in there. But in here also, I got another little journaling spot or a photo op for front or back. And I use this ribbon throughout the book to just kind of keep carrying the theme through. And this is the next page. I also used the Happy Hauntings cartridge. Cut out this frame. It's really nice and pretty. I put some little flower blings on each of the corners. And then I put inside, I left the top open so she can add photo or something. And this is just temporary. She can take this out and put in what she likes to put in. But I put this in temporarily, and it's just a little Frankenstein photo. And I put on chipboard a little spot for it to be pulled out. And she can actually change this. It's just a temporary spot. And here we go with the next page. And on the next page here, This says Monster Mash. And I took the Happy Hauntings cartridge. I cut out the monster, pieced them all together, backed him on chipboard, so he's propped up a little bit there. I took 3 of the Tombstone shaped cutouts, and I did the little faux stitching with my pen around them. And there's that same ribbon throughout. And I left these kind of plain so she can either photo or journaling opt, whichever she chooses. And those 3 tuck inside there, and I don't know if you can really see that well. I used my Martha Stewart punch here to also punch the edge of this. I inked all my edges of every page, every chipboard page, with the black soot ink. And that's from Tim Holtz. And then this is the last page. And I took a stamp here, and I put Enter If You Dare. I took the Happy Hauntings cartridge. I cut her out from the cartridge. Put some googly eyes on her. Colored in her hair. Inked this with the Tim Holtz Distress ink. Made 3 tags with those same circles and chipboard so they can be easily pulled out. And use the same paper line throughout. And then I just made that stamp on there with the journaling spot. And there's that. So I was going for a really bright and cheery look. This is for my swap partner, and I hope she likes this, over at the Scrap Beach. And this is the back of the book. And I need to, sorry, I forgot, but I need to put my name and YouTube information on the back for her. I hope she likes this mini. And this is Mama Scraps, and it's been fun. See you next time.